Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King, and welcome back to Seven Nights. Today we are back in the Korean version, taking a look at fantastic news. Roro has been released. You know, who am I kidding? Who cares? Who really cares? Who cares? Seriously. No one cares that Roro has been released. I don't even know why I'm making this video. Like, these heroes are... Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Who cares about these heroes on this list? The only one that's even remotely good, I forgot her name, is her.
이번에도 무사히 넘어갔군요.
You wanna know why she's good? Because the global version didn't release her. That's why she's good. But everybody else on this list is just garbage. Like the steamiest pile of garbage. No one uses them. No one uses any of these heroes except for her.
이번에도 무사히 넘어갔군요.
Like, she's seeing a lot of play. Like, there's a lot of people using her in the arena right now. A lot. No one's using any of the other Hidden Masters though, because they all suck here. Their duty here!
바다에서는 바다의 질서를 지켜야지.
Why do I care? Why? Why am I even doing this? Why? Alright, whatever. What does her passive do future me? Surprisingly, this isn't terrible. Like, not bad at all. She actually is a decent powerhouse. If you have 2 or more offensive heroes on your team, she increases your offensive power by 100%. And if you have 2 or more magic type heroes, she increases your magic power by 100%. She also has a shield for 7 hits and reduces the enemy team's recovery rate by 70%. This actually isn't terrible. It's not terrible. I was expecting to see some void shieldless in daily dungeon mode buff that applied to your ally team if you had a team full of mage heroes, and the buff was like 70% increase in magic damage. I was expecting to see something that terrible for her passive, but this actually is decent. It's not that bad. You know, I don't know what that was, but I'm sure it sucked. What about this? This is in no way terrible at all. What she does is she literally attacks all enemies with 150% magic damage plus a 3000 fixed damage, and she just straight up removes their buffs. They're just gone. This isn't a bad ability at all. This is actually pretty decent. This is really good. I definitely just didn't expect her to have any good talents at all. This is decent. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's really good for the meta right now. It really is. So I hope the rest of her abilities are this good. I am sure that sucked too. What about this, future me? I am so proud of the Korean version right now because she isn't fantastic, but so far she just seems decent. Like, I can actually put her on a team and she would work. What this ability does, she targets all enemies and removes 50% of their awakening gauge and their buffs twice. So she just straight up removes an entire awakening gauge and just sets it to 0. Now, this is a translation. This could be wrong, but if not, that's not bad at all. Not only does she do that, but she removes all negative effects from the allied team while she's doing this. So, she's decent here. Like, she is much better than she is in the global version, if I'm correct. It has been a while since I've used her in the global version because she's not all that great there. But this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Well, I'm sure that sucked as well. What about this? What this does is she targets 4 enemies with 2,500 magic damage, penetrating magic damage, She does this 4 times. So this is pretty much death if you have a fighter on your team with a bad void shield. So that's fantastic, and that's not all she does. She also completely restores her health and gives herself immunity to damage for 4 turns. This is decent. Like, I am very proud of the Korean version right now. I am extremely proud of it because the past few Hidden Masters they have released, not counting the last one before Roro, they were all horrible. Like, bad. Like, from Callahan to, what's her name again? Miho, that's her name. Now, Roro here is, from what I know, she seems to be a lot better than the global version. Now, I haven't played as the global Roro in a long time, so I'm kind of just going on what my friends have told me about Roro right now in the global version, and she's not all that great, but she is good here. She is pretty good. I mean, really good. Now, but is she good for the meta right now? I say if you build her right and make an appropriate team with her, yes, she can be very good. Very good, especially in the arena. Her awakening skill is fantastic. Her passive will work if you build a balanced team. That's kind of what her passive is trying to ask you to do is, hey, build a balanced team and you'll be rewarded for it. So this is actually a pretty decent character. Very decent. Well, I'm pretty sure that sucked too, but you know what? Who knows? Maybe they actually made her decent here, because the truth is, she's not all that great on the global version. And a couple of friends of mine keep telling me that she's terrible. And I'm starting to see that they're correct, because no one is using her in the arena, at least at my rank. So, yeah, and it's sad too, because Roro is very pretty. Like, she's gorgeous, and it's just such a shame she's not that good of a hero. Let's take a look at her abilities.
당장 사라져.
Like, her animations are fantastic, literally. Ever since I took a first look at her, they're just great animations. It's just that she's just not a very good hero.
바다의 분노를 느껴봐.
See, look at that. That was gorgeous.
바다의 연안식을 무법자에게는 심판을.
Beautiful. Seriously. Like, this character is just gorgeous. But she's just not that good. Hopefully she's a little bit better here, though. Hopefully.
심판자로서 명하노니 저들을 처단하라. 아야.
Always one of the coolest animations. Always has been one of the coolest animations among the Hidden Masters. Definitely a very, as far as the appearance is concerned, she is a fantastic hero. It's just that she was never all that good. Alright, shut up past me. Anyway, Roro is actually pretty decent here in the Korean version. I did not expect her to be this strong. I really, really didn't. The Korean devs really have outdid themselves with this hero, because in the global version they always seem to nerf all of their heroes, but in this one they seem to be making them just a little bit better now, because from what I was told, Roro just isn't all that great on the global version, and they seem to have made her a little bit better here. Like, she is very good here. I can imagine some decent teams being built with her, but really, she seems to be implying balance for your teams, and I haven't really seen a lot of balance in the arena. What I mean by balance is a balanced team of mages and fighters. I haven't really seen that in quite a while in Seven Knights, in the Korean version and in the global version. version. And I think it would be fascinating to see a balanced team finally, after so many years, because it's been forever since I've seen a legitimate balanced team. The closest I've seen to balanced is one tank and a bunch of fighters or a bunch of mages. It's either that or a bunch of mages in one universal, or just a bunch of fighters in one universal, or no universal at all and just a bunch of aggressive heroes. So the meta has been completely all over the place these past few years into the Korean version of Seven Knights. There hasn't been any balance. So it would be nice to see a team that's actually balanced, that has Roro in there. But then again, it would probably just be a team with a bunch of aggressive heroes if you were to make a balanced team with Roro. You would have to have 2 fighters in there, and then you would have to have 2 mages, and then you'd have Roro. That would make a total of 3 mages and 2 fighters. So that entire team would just be aggressive. Now, if they were to add a 6th slot to teams, then you could throw in like a tank or maybe a universal of some kind, then it would probably seem a little more balanced. So yeah, saying that, I think Roro would actually appear in the arena a few times, because she's really not that bad at all. With a passive like that, she can definitely work in teams. But anyways, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. Take it easy for me, and please do have a blessed day. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, bye.